Hello, and welcome to Collision Repair's Body Shop Talk podcast, the show all about the latest news, biggest names, and brightest ideas in the collision industry. I'm Elizabeth Sargent. Today, we speak with Mr. Robert Flindall, a man who has been working at Adam Scott for nearly 20 years and has been tasked with the epic challenge of preparing young students for the automotive industry. Flindall is passionate about his work and tells us why he wants to pass along his knowledge.
Adam Scott has been running since it was originally started in 1956 or 58. I've been here for 18 years. The people in the trades are only getting older, so we're going to need people to take on those positions. I like the idea of trying to pass on some of my knowledge to the younger generation. And one day, when people own their own vehicle, they can, maybe look under the hood and not be intimidated by what's underneath there.
So what does a modern auto class look like in 2019? Flindall fills us in on what they do and why they do it.
A lot of them are here to maybe learn a few skills that they might not get in any other parts of the school. Yeah.
Okay.
And we do a lot of manufacturing. So we've built trailers in here. We actually do a parade float for Santa Claus Parade every year in the fall. So, but again, a lot of building stuff and stuff like that.
But Mr. Flindall isn't only passionate about preparing students for the CR industry, but also for competitions in Ontario, a tradition that Flindall likes to follow diligently.
Toronto District Automobile Association competition, and it's put on by the used car dealers of Toronto as well. I enter every year. I've been doing it now for 4 years, 4 or 5 now, and I take 2 students up to Toronto, and we go up, we actually stay overnight, we stay in a hotel, and then we do the competition that day. And it's we're one of the only ones from Peterborough that goes. It's all on cars, so Volkswagen donates 12 cars. Yeah, we're top 10 for sure, but yeah.
So how does one prepare a team of busy high school students for fierce competition? Flindall fills us all in on all of the training techniques.
It's hard. There's a lot of skilled people there, and there's a lot of really good school. We try and meet once a week and we go over some of the skills and stuff like that. And they go down to the school, down to Centennial College, on 2 Saturdays. They go up 2 Saturdays and it's a practice day.
That was Robert Flindall of Adam Scott CVI. Join us next week when we interview Orest about his trip to IBIS and what he learned about AIs, managing millennials, and much more.
It was a great event. They had a lot of industry leaders who discussed the future of the collision repair industry, and the theme this year was passion for progress.
Were there particular ideas that stood out to you during the event? Anything that caught your interest? Anything that you think the community would like to know about?
There were 2 key areas that were of particular interest. There was 2 individuals who spoke about artificial intelligence and the role of artificial intelligence in the collision repair industry. The other area that was of particular interest to me was the customer of the future, how to deal with millennials, and with the new technology available, how should shops better prepare themselves?
That's all for today. I'm Elizabeth Sargent, signing off. Powered by Media Matters and Collision Repair Magazine, Body Shop Talk is your go-to podcast for all tech and trade-related interviews, information, and more. Featuring leaders from the collision repair industry and some unsung heroes, CR Body Shop Talk will keep your hunger for insider industry news satisfied.
Thanks to all our listeners and advertisers for their support of the magazine and this podcast. If you would like to offer us feedback, or if you have a topic that you would like to discuss with the community, please don't hesitate to write me at gideon@mediamatters.ca.
Body Shop Talk is powered by Media Matters and Collision Repair Magazine, co-hosted by Gideon Scanlon, Elizabeth Sargent, and produced by Alan Smith.